there. Oh, using a lot of the track there as well. Yeah, this is far from ideal. He's got an Aston Martin up ahead. He's not going to be out of his way quick enough. And that looks like down on his time. Jump back with Chuckle as we go into the final sector. Absolutely flat through there. He has gone purple. 2.47 tenths of a second up on his previous best, which would be enough to see him fight for second at the moment, but not quite. He'll be just behind second. Let's see what he can do. Up across the line. Has he got improvement in the last sector? He certainly does. And he goes within 2 tenths of Ginger's time. Goes half a second quicker on that. Fine. All to play for still. The track is getting very busy. That is a lot of barrier. With his Christmas pudding helmet. Hopefully that Holly will give him lots of luck this evening. His nice, sweet Christmas pudding that tastes like victory and not slippery like custard. Unfortunately, that was slippery like custard that lap because he's decided to bail on it. Down to 4th. Absolutely flat through. He's 10th and a half up, throwing it through that final chicane. That's what we like to see. In through Rascasser's very neat, very tidy on the power, very nice indeed. Yeah, it's neat and tidy through the technical sections. Up to the line he goes. He does improve, but doesn't see him improve much in terms of positions. He's still 3rd, only just behind Chuckle though. Prodigy, let's see, Prodigy goes purple to the middle sector. Whoa, he has a big moment coming out of that chicane. Ginge on a lap. Looks like he is. We'll come back to the McLaren once again, currently sat on provisional pole. Through the first sector, pretty much matched his previous best by the looks of things. In through the hairpin, taking a lot of speed in it. Slowing it down, getting the car rotated really nicely. Not using too much curve, just kissing it, no more. Again, getting the car rotated really nicely and very gentle and smooth on the power. Absolutely perfect for Monaco. And that is why he is sitting provisional pole right now. Cuts a bit of the chicane, no issues. You're allowed to cut a fair bit of that one. 1 chicane, 2 chicane. He's not eating the inside curve, he could be taking a bit more. Runs deep into Rascass, but I think he's okay. He's going to finish the lap. Cross the line. He's got DRS wide open. Is it going to be an improvement? It certainly is. A 10.5, cementing his place even further at the top. He's got to get there in time, and I don't think he's going to get it. I think this is going to be his last chance. Takes a couple of stabs at the cherry, bit like his brother, coming into the chicane. Oh, he takes a bit too much inside curb and hits the wall. And he's backed out of it before the line, and I'm not surprised. I don't think he was improving. What the other boys can do. Can anyone knock Ginge off his perch? That's a bit of wall from Paul Jones. That is not what he wants to see, but you know he's pushing, taking an awful lot of chicane through there. Getting away with it. Oh, again, snap of oversteer, tapping the curb. He is absolutely pushing the ragged edge. Can he beat... No, he can't even improve on his own time as we see John Hans sliding round. And I think that is going to be everyone. As everyone is lining up on their grid slots ready to go. We got Chuckle is pointing at a bit of an angle here. Everyone coming into position. McGee's has made an interesting attempt at getting into his box. Not 100% sure what he is trying to do. That's it's an interesting attempt to park, I'll give him that. 5 lights. And away we go for Season 9 of RTG Mondays. It looks like it's a good start by Ginge. He's managed to hold the lead. Paul Jones is side by side with Chuckle, but Chuckle's managed to hold the outside. Paul loses the back end. Looks like he holds up John Hans, and that's allowed Josh McGill to shoot through into 4th place. But looks like Paul Jones has got away with it. We got Cameron Poulter sticking his nose up the inside of John Hans with a beautiful switch back there. That was absolutely amazing to watch. Great racing from these boys. The Ferrari goes up a place, but it looks like it's status quo with the McLarens up front. I did notice We managed to get a couple of jump starts further back. Not sure who that was. We'll see. It was Danny and David right at the back of the field. These are crucial stages for this Grand Prix. Oh, who have we got? We got Cameron Poulter round. Cameron Poulter is round. Has he got any damage? I think he may have got away with it. He's come back just in front of Prof. Absolutely hounding the back of him. Oh, Prof turns in a bit early and takes a good chunk of wall there as well. Comes to the traction zone by the time you get there. Oh, McGeezer's gone round. McGeezer has gone round. I missed that. It happened right behind us as we were riding on board there with John, and he has lost his whole front wing. That is absolutely devastating for the Aston Martin because he was showing very promising pace. Holding his own quite nicely on those hard tyres, it has to be said, as Cameron Poulter decides to go for a spin. We just caught the back half of that. That almost turned into a beautiful drift. Oh, we got a Haas going sideways and a Williams as well. Josh McGill and John both gone round at turn 1, and it looks like the Williams has come off first. Danny looks like... Oh, I'm not sure what his wing's doing up there. Danny is disqualified for parking in a dangerous location. I'm not surprised. It was only a matter of time. Parked there like that. Lap 11 of 39. Long way to go in this race. Yeah, whoa! What a save by Prodigy. Who have we got? We got Aki. First proper pit stop of the day. Could this trigger a lot of people to come in and pit? Going back onto the hards. That will see him to the end of the race. And that's when this starts getting interesting. Out the pits he comes. It's going to be difficult on those cold, hard tyres. Nice and neat out the pits, that's it. And up to speed the AlphaTauri goes. We see Lee Craig in the pits. Coming out now just behind Aki. It looks like Aki's actually got the undercut on Lee, and that's what I'm talking about now. Ginger's in the pits. The second and third stay out, but the leader is deciding it's not worth the risk. Let's just pit. And he goes, fresh set of hards. On he goes. Good stop by McLaren. As we see a couple more pits. Bugatti slogan in, Prof in to the pits. Aki looks like he's had a bit of an issue there. Is he, or has he gone past? Aki's gone past a few people. And he's ahead of Chuck as well, so that undercut's worked out really, really nicely for Aki. That's very intelligent strategy, I think. Don't want to pit in the middle of those Hasses. They're both coming in. So, here we go. Let's see what they can manage. Chuckle pulls off to the left. Paul will pull off to the left in a minute. There he goes. McLaren's service done on new hards. So's the AlphaTauri. And I think for me, that's a mistake by Paul, because that means it's status quo. It loses him his chance to overcut or undercut Chuckle. And that cements him behind Chuckle in third place. Josh McGill will peel into the pits pretty soon, and that will release the McLaren. Yes, there he goes. Josh in the pits. That has released Ginge. He comes out. Oh, it's going to be close. The Mercedes of Prodigy. Think it's just got him. It's side by side on the pit exit, and Prodigy has got the extra speed coming out of the first corner. He's okay. Can he get a run on him out of this right-hander? Looks like he's going to get the traction on him. Can he get close? He is going to be very, very close. If he can put himself in full right now, that would be ideal. He goes for the move down the inside. That is a beautiful move indeed. Absolutely fantastic move from Chuckle. Can Paul take advantage of that? No, he can't. And that is very, very crucial, because Chuckle has just put a car in between himself and Paul, and unless Tiedemann decides to pit now, that is going to cause a bit more of a gap. I mean, even if Tiedemann does pit now, but he goes in deep, Paul goes up the inside. That is a very nice move, and Paul is through back up for third place. But look at that, it's cost Paul a whole second. Spins and errors. Prodigy on much fresher medium tyres all over the back of the Williams. Oh, and he does back out a little bit. Is he going to make a move? Up the inside he goes, down into the right hand at the end of the first sector, and the Williams concedes the place. That's a great move there by Prodigy. Looked like he was Prof was well ahead of him by the time it came to the thing, and oh, there's a bit of contact with the ball from Josh McGill, but he's held it. But we need to jump back up to the front here because Chuckle has caught the back of Ginge, and I'm starting to wonder whether Ginge actually has damage here because he has dropped off considerably in this second spin.